Hey everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media. And today I am going to share with you guys all of the new items that I picked up in the month of September. So if you watched my anticipated releases video last month, you know that September was a huge month just for new releases. Well, not only new releases, but just new sale items that went up last month I also had to grab. So let's share with you guys everything I picked up. Before we get into this though, if you have a quick second, go and hit that like button down below. That engagement really does help me out. But with that said, let's not waste any more time at all. Let's dive right in to my new release haul for September. Alright, so I'll start with the DVDs as usual, then work to Blu-ray, and finally 4K. So the first one I grabbed here is 100% random. But last month, I realized I didn't have this movie in my collection, and I really like this one, so I wanted it. Now, the Blu-ray, and for my money, was just a little bit too expensive, so I ended up going with the DVD, which is only like $5.99. So this is The Pact. And this movie it's basically like a haunting film. The main character's mother passes away, so she goes to her house, and it's haunted in some way. So it's been a while since I've seen it, but I do remember one scene in particular in this film that really affected me, and like it's one I'll never forget. So because of that, I really wanted to check this one out again. So I would love to upgrade to the Blu-ray if I can find it cheap down the road, but for now, I have it in my collection, and I plan to watch it again this month. So this first one today is The Pact. The only other DVDs I picked up were from Mill Creek, so I'll just share these once again so you guys can see them. So this is the double feature of The Apostle and At Play in the Fields of the Lord. Now, I already talked about it at length in my unboxing video, but At Play in the Fields of the Lord is actually in the full screen aspect ratio, which is not the correct aspect ratio. So cannot recommend this one. And frankly, the picture quality is atrocious. So I don't recommend this release. The Apostle looked totally fine. At Play in the Fields of the Lord, you're not buying it for this release. So keep that in mind. So anyway, that one was from Mill Creek. Again, extended thoughts in that unboxing video. And then the other one I grabbed the other one that was sent my way is God's Country Song. So this is one that I think I already mentioned in there. I'm going to hand this one off to my mother, who will probably get a bigger kick out of it than I will, but wanted to share with you since they sent it over. And then the last one from Mill Creek is actually a Blu-ray, but I'll throw it in here since we're talking Mill Creek. It is the double feature of Black Sea and State of Play. So this is the director's spotlight of Kevin McDonald. So yeah, I've not checked these out yet, but it is available from Mill Creek if you're interested. So that's the Mill Creek titles. Let's jump over now to the rest of the Blu-rays. I'll stick with a couple more that were sent over for review. I have full reviews of both of these in separate videos here on the channel if you want my full thoughts, but these were sent over from Visual Vengeance. We have spine number 9, which is Replicator from Brett McCormick, and then Brett McCormick's 80s film from 1986, The Abomination, and that is spine number 10. So really appreciate Visual Vengeance releases all the time, and so definitely check out my thoughts on these in those review videos. Replicator, I definitely enjoyed more than The Abomination. Abomination is probably one of my least favorite Visual Vengeance releases so far, but not their fault. It's just I wasn't vibing with the film. So Replicator and The Abomination, both from Visual Vengeance this month. All right, everything else I spent my hard-earned money on, so let's get into these. So first up is a film that I enjoy. Not everyone does, but I like it. This is I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. So this finally hits Blu-ray in the States here, and of course I had to grab it. This was like tied with another one for my number one most anticipated release of the month, so you knew I was picking it up the second I was able to. So looking forward to checking this one out, and it does have some special features on the back as well. So hoping to watch this one during the month of October, where I'm trying to get as many horror films in as I possibly can. So I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, the third film in the Know What You Did Last Summer trilogy. So this next one was super random as well. I went to Blu-ray.com, I went to look at their deals, and then I sorted by like the cheapest deals, and this one happened to be up there because it was only like $4 or $5, something really cheap, but it sounds right up my alley. This is Journey to the Far Side of the Sun. So this is a 1971 sci-fi film, and that alone has me interested. The reviews for it were pretty interesting. It sounds like it'll be something I'll enjoy. So I figured, yeah, let's give this a shot for the $5 or so it was, and see if it's any good or not. So hopefully I'll like this one. This is Journey to the Far Side of the Sun. Next up, another one from my anticipated releases video, we have Insidious The Red Door. Another one that I'm hoping to watch this month, but haven't gotten around to yet. We're only a handful of days into the month as I'm recording this. But yeah, this is Patrick Wilson's directorial debut. So I cannot wait to see if this one is any good. I know not a lot of people like this one, so hopefully I will be in the minority here. We'll see. Insidious The Red Door. And the last of the Blu-rays, another one from my anticipated releases video. This is actually a Walmart exclusive steelbook. I did end up grabbing Halloween 1 and 2, the Rob Zombie films. And again, not a lot of people love these. I like both of them. I'm a big fan of the original, and I remember loving the second one, but it's been so long since I've seen it. I want to hold off my opinion on it for now. But yeah, the steelbook looks awesome on the outside. I've actually not even opened this one up yet either, this steelbook, but I definitely will because I want to give these a revisit sometime soon. And just tons of special features on here. I will mention though, the special features on Halloween 2, I don't believe they have that feature-length documentary that's on my standalone Blu-ray. So unfortunately, I'm still going to hold on to my other releases of these. But yeah, either way, beautiful steelbook. This was the only Walmart exclusive steelbook I got from the whole bunch that looks similar to this. I know some people bought them all, but I literally have every release already that was on those releases. So this is the one I decided I'd be okay with double dipping on. We have Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2. All right, jumping over to 4K now. That's my biggest stack of the day. I finally grabbed Scream 6 on 4K. This one was cheap when I went to Target randomly the other day. It was down to like 25 bucks. And so this is one I needed. I just hadn't picked it up yet. So I grabbed it. I really enjoyed this one. I know this is another one. Not everyone really liked this one, but I was a big fan. So I cannot wait to revisit this when I get back through it. We're actually watching through the Scream series right now. So we are halfway in. So we'll be watching this one in the coming days here. But yeah, cannot wait for Scream 7, which I'm assuming is going to come. And hopefully it'll be just as enjoyable. This is Scream 6. Here's one that was not on my anticipated releases video because it's a bit of an older release, but I finally grabbed Adaptation. This one dropped down in price recently, and I've been waiting for a price drop to pick it up. So now that it was down to the right price, I absolutely had to add it to the collection. I only had this on DVD, so I really enjoyed this movie the one time I've seen it. Cannot wait to revisit it on 4K. We have Nicolas Cage and Meryl Streep in Adaptation. This is another one where I did a full standalone 4K review on. Very few people watched it because that's what happens with my 4K and Blu-ray reviews, but that's totally fine. I still like doing them. This is Ghoulies, and this is the MVD Rewind collection. I just noticed as I was looking at it right now, there's a spine number. This is spine number 2. I believe Swamp Thing is spine number 1. So I have both of them so far, and they just announced the spine number 3 as well for a January release. At least I assume it's number 3, but I'll be grabbing that too. It looks like a fun one from the 80s. I don't remember the name of it though, because I'd never heard of it before, but hopefully you're seeing the poster right now. But anyway, Ghoulies was a blast to watch, so definitely check out my review for my full thoughts on this 4K release. The other movie that tied for first place for my most anticipated releases of the month was I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. This is the 25th anniversary edition, and another one that I have not gotten around to yet. Like I said, we're watching through the Scream movies right now, but yeah, so love this film. Loved it ever since I saw it in theaters, and cannot wait to revisit it on 4K this time through. So looking forward to checking this one out once again. This is I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Another one I absolutely had to grab last month. It has a really nice, feeling slipcover. This is The Exorcist. Now, I don't love all this up top, but not that big of a deal. And the slipcover itself is just ugly, as I think everyone would agree with. But yeah, it just feels nice. I don't know. I'm just noticing that. But anyway, yeah, grab The Exorcist. Looking forward to watching this one in October as well. Oh, here's another one that I've been waiting to pick up for way too long and didn't think I'd ever have it given the price because it went out of print for a while, or I guess it just went sold out for a while. But I found Fright Night on 4K, and this is the steelbook of the original. So I only had this one on a multi-pack DVD previously, so I was very happy that the 4K came back in stock and at a decent price. So the 4K release on steelbook of Fright Night. Here's another release that I did a full review of here on the channel, so check that out if you want my full thoughts. But Halloween H2O 20 years later. This movie holds up really well. It's one of my favorites in the franchise. I think I said in there, it is my favorite sequel in the Halloween franchise. I love this movie. I first watched it on VHS from Blockbuster, and then I've watched it on every format since. So very happy to have this. Unfortunately, there are no special features on this at all, which is just a real missed opportunity. So they throw that 25th anniversary label at the top there, which is meaningless. Anyway, check out my review. Halloween H2O 20 years later. The last two releases today are both from Arrow Video, and I cannot wait to watch this one. Another one I've just been holding off for this month. This is The Last House on the Left, and this is the remake version. I loved this film when I saw it in theaters. It was one of the first movies that my now wife and I watched together in theaters, and why she refuses to watch any movies with me that are horror films nowadays, outside of ones that she's already seen. But I love this movie. I cannot wait to revisit it. Frankly, I don't think I've seen it since I owned it since I've seen it in theaters. Even though I owned it on Blu-ray, I have my unopened Blu-ray sitting over there getting ready to sell on eBay right now. But yeah, happy to have this in the collection. Cannot wait to check it out. The Last House on the Left. And last but not least, I actually have a full dedicated video for as well, but this is actually an unboxing because this is a big chunker. This is the Psycho collection. So this one I actually didn't talk about on my anticipated releases video because I forgot. It's a UK exclusive release, so it's not on the Blu-ray.com calendar. So because of that, it totally escaped my head. And so I was very happy when this came in, and I have done a full unboxing. It's already filmed, but frankly, I think it'll be up after this video goes live, so check out the channel for that in the coming days here. I cannot wait to see these in 4K. I love Psycho, obviously 5-star film. Psycho 2 is great. I gave that 4 stars the last time I saw it. Psycho 3 was my least favorite of the bunch. I gave that 2 stars, maybe, something like that. And then Psycho 4 I liked a lot as well. I gave that one 3.5. That is the prequel. But yeah, definitely check out the full unboxing because this thing is beautiful. So Psycho collection from Arrow, the UK exclusive, is going to be the last item I picked up this month. All right, so those are the new releases I grabbed last month, excluding Psycho. That's sitting right over there. I'm not risking dropping that one. But let me know down in the comments below, which of this stack have you seen, which have you not? I would love to hear what your thoughts are, and definitely check out the individual reviews I've done so far this month. There's been a bunch, so definitely check those out. But I'd love to hear from you down below, so let me know any and all of your thoughts down there. Before you go, though, if you have a quick second, go ahead and hit that like button down below. That engagement really does help me out. And like I always say, I don't just talk movies, I talk all things media. Books, movies, video games, graphic novels, manga. If it's media related, I'm interested in it. And if you are too, you might consider subscribing. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for today. I want to say thank you all so much for watching this video. And I want to encourage you to consume some media today. I'll catch you next time.